The Star of the Week.
この人は昔ジェフェックのところにおりました。ロッド・シアートのところにもおりました。そしてストーンズに今おります。お分かりだと思います。この人です。Ron, you're here for two reasons. I mean, to have a joint concert with Bo Diddley and your own exhibition.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. What else?
To come back to Japan again. It's been about 15 years.
50. Last time, 73. You were part of the
Faces, yeah.
Faces, right, with Tetsu and Rod.
That's right.
I saw that concert in Budokan. That's the one Rod started kicking the soccer ball, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's where we also pushed Tetsu out on stage first.
Right.
The local boy makes good.
Yeah, and that's the time you were drinking much, right?
Oh yes, luckily I don't drink much.
Oh, you don't?
You have.
Oh, you stick to that, huh?
Yeah.
You have been covering how many countries with Bo?
At the moment, we've just done the USA and Japan.
You realized that because you wanted to introduce Bo to the younger audience, or?
Yeah, and to give him some credit where maybe people didn't know before.
You are expanding yourself, and you're into a solo album right now?
Yeah.
Making already?
Yeah, that's right. But while I've been waiting for the Stones to find out if the Stones are going to be ready to work again as a unit, then I've been occupying my time, as I usually do, by making solo albums, and this time presenting my art to the public, which I've never done up until last year.
Some musicians are great painters at the same time. Leon Russell's painting, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
I know Charlie Watts.
Johnny Mitchell's she's gonna have exhibition.
Johnny Mitchell, she's very good, yeah.
As a matter of fact, you masquerade as a musician, right? I mean,
That's
you're
right.
really a painter. I mean, I saw you on 9.5
weeks, yeah.
9.5?
9.5 weeks.
Motion picture, yeah.
Yeah. I was in an art gallery scene.
Yeah, I was surprised.
But I also did a scene for that movie playing with a reggae band outside. But they cut it out because they said it detracted from the plot.
Oh, yeah?
I think it did, too.
So you have been majorly painting and drawing and making your own music?
Yes, since I was a kid.
And with this latest one you're working with, are there any new things you're experimenting? Or
yeah, I'm getting a tremendous thrill out of turning Bo Diddley on to some young people that maybe didn't know that had it not been for him, the Stones wouldn't be where they are today. And I met Pink Floyd in a restaurant the other night, and they said when they first started, they used to play totally Bo Diddley numbers. I couldn't believe it, especially hearing their music today.
Ooh la la, Ron Wood.
I bet people have asked you a lot of times, but is this true that, you know, there's a little antagonism between Mick and Keith?
Yeah, I think it's more in the past now. Those two having worked together for so many years, it's understandable that you kind of grow in different directions. But they still have a common bond, which I think is still there. And that is in the music and basically underneath they're still great pals. Very good friends.
Since you joined them, was it 1975 you joined?
First show was then, yeah, but I was working in '74 really in the
74.
studio with them. It's only rock and roll.
Is there a way of making music changed? I know in the last album you had more of your material in the Stones album.
Yeah, I was more of a participant in the last album because there wasn't that tremendous cementing of creativity like Mick and Keith usually had. They were a bit more apart, so that's where I helped shape that album up with Keith quite a lot. But anything to help in a creative way like that, I really enjoy putting a lot of effort into the Stones. In fact, if we do get back together soon, then I've got a lot of good songs which I would otherwise put on my solo albums, but I'm willing to put them with the Stones if
it works.
When we get together again, yeah.
Well, the way things are coming out, I mean, your solos and Keith's solos, possibly it might be difficult for the Stones to get together this year. Maybe
yes, you're probably right. I think next year is realistic.
Next year is the year.
Yeah, so that's good. As long as we get back together again, it's fine with me.
Keith, adjust the fine-tuning.
Honky Tonk Women, Ron Wood.